Sapphire Plaza Hotel. This is not the first time I have stayed at this hotel for a couple of days. Just like this time, I stayed for a couple of days and decided to extend my stay for a few more. During these days, the room was cleaned a couple of times. The trash wasn't taken out for a few days. On the checkout day, when I was leaving and approached the reception to pay for the extension, I asked them to clean the room. When I returned, nothing had been cleaned. When taking a shower, water spills heavily from the shower, completely filling the bathroom floor. This water is not cleaned up every day. It just dries, and of course my slippers and floor towel are completely wet. On the checkout day, when I returned and saw that nothing had been cleaned, I called the reception and asked them to take out the trash and change the towels. As I prolonged my stay, a man was sent to my room at 11:15 p.m. This is the time when a person wants to rest. Of course, I didn't open the door, telling them from behind the door that it was too late and they shouldn't come at such a time. The next morning, no one came. I extended my stay for another day. I paid most of the cost but had just a tiny bit left to pay. That's when everything started. They began calling me from reception, asking when I would come down. The amount was very small. I have the right to pay upon checkout, but this rule is greatly ignored here, explained by the fact that their system works differently. There was another incident before this. I was sitting in my room editing a video when someone started ringing the doorbell repeatedly. I got up and headed to the door when this person opened the internal lock with their key. The door itself remained closed, but the lock was opened. I had several days already paid for in advance. I rushed to the door and locked it, asking who it was, and I was told it was housekeeping. I called the reception and they apologized and sent fruits. At the reception, they asked me if I couldn't get to the door faster. In their opinion, I should have run to the door. No one came to clean up the water, change the towels, or provide tea and bath supplies. The word hospitality here, as well as guest comfort, means nothing. I extended my stay for a couple more days. In those 2 days, they changed their attitude and became more accommodating. They started bringing me water, tea, coffee, and changing towels more quickly. Overall, I didn't have to wait for them for hours or half a day, or sometimes they wouldn't come at all. I asked for the bed sheets to be changed, and they only changed the bed sheet for that request. They changed the blanket afterward, and also a new sheet because there were strange black stains on it after. I asked for a replacement for the second time. This seemed to cause indignation for some reason with room service, but to me, it's natural that I don't want to sleep on a dirty bed sheets. I would like to feel more comfortable and relaxed as a hotel guest.